Namaste, and welcome to our continuing series, Terminology in the Integral Yoga. Today we continue with Beauty, Part 3, From the Mother. True art means the expression of beauty in the material world, in a world wholly converted, that is to say, expressing integrally the divine reality. Art must serve as the revealer and teacher of this divine beauty in life. This is on education in Mother's Collected Works, Volume 12. Art is a living harmony and beauty that must be expressed in all the movements of existence. This manifestation of beauty and harmony is part of the divine realization upon earth, perhaps even its greatest part. From Questions and Answers, Mother's Collected Works, Volume 3. Let beauty be your constant ideal. Beauty of soul, beauty of sentiment, beauty of thought, beauty of action, beauty in work, so that nothing comes out of your hands which is not an expression of pure and harmonious beauty. And the divine help will always be with you. In the world of forms, a violation of beauty is as great a fault as a violation of truth in the world of ideas. For beauty is the worship that nature offers to the supreme master of the universe. Beauty is the divine language in form, and a consciousness of the divine that is not translated outwardly by an understanding and expression of beauty would be an incomplete consciousness. Art is nothing less in its fundamental truth than the aspect of beauty of the divine manifestation. To do this yoga, one must have, at least a little, the sense of beauty. If one does not, one misses one of the most important aspects of the physical world. There is this beauty, this dignity of soul, a thing about which I am very sensitive. It is a thing that moves me and evokes in me a great respect always. Yes, this beauty of soul that is visible in the face, this kind of dignity, this harmony of integral realization. When the soul becomes visible in the physical, it gives this dignity, this beauty, this majesty, the majesty that comes from one's being the tabernacle. Then even things that have no particular beauty put on a sense of eternal beauty, of the eternal beauty. Mother has asked the following question. Sweet Mother, what is an aesthetic conscience? Mother, it is the consciousness of beauty. Aesthetic means that which concerns beauty, art. There are people, for example, who move around in life and see landscapes, see people and things and have absolutely no sense of whether it is beautiful or not. And into the bargain, it makes no difference at all to them. They look at the sky, see whether there are any clouds, whether it will rain or be clear, for instance, or whether the sun is hot or the wind cold. But there are others, when they raise their eyes and look at a beautiful sky, it gives them pleasure. They say, "Oh, it is fine today. The sunrise is lovely today. The sunset is beautiful. The clouds have fine shapes." So the first kind do not have an aesthetic conscience. The second have. Another question to Mother. Can beauty exist outside any form? Mother. There is a beauty of feelings, unless you think that feelings also have a form. What you mean is there a beauty outside any physical form? Yes. Yes, there is a beauty of thought, a beauty of feeling. This is something we perceive very often. When someone has done a very noble deed, very generous, very unselfish, quite spontaneously, we say, "It is beautiful." And it's true. It gives the sense of beauty. Beauty is not something purely physical. However, we have said that the best expression of the divine in the physical world is beauty. But it is not exclusive. It does not mean that it is only in the physical world. Question again. Sweet Mother, Sri Aurobindo has said here, this seeking for beauty springs from the roots of our life. It springs from the roots of our life. So, what are the roots of our life? Mother, he means that it is instinctive, that it isn't rational. It doesn't depend on the domain of reason. It is something instinctive. We have a sense of beauty and love beauty without even knowing why. And there are things which give the sense of beauty without our knowing why, without our reasoning. It is instinctive. He says that this is the infrarational stage of the aesthetic sense. It is absolutely obvious that a child who sees a pretty flower and has the feeling of beauty, he does not know why, would never be able to tell you that it's because the form is balanced and the colors are lovely. He cannot explain it. Therefore, it is not rational. It is altogether instinctive. It is an attraction, an impulse drawing one towards something, a harmony one feels without being able to define it. But most often, it is like that. It is rarely that one is able to say, this thing is beautiful because of that, because of this, and to give a whole lecture on the beauty of something. Usually, one simply feels that it is beautiful. If later one wonders, why did I feel it is beautiful? Then, by making an effort with one's intelligence, one may succeed in understanding it. But at the beginning, one is not preoccupied with the why. One feels that it is beautiful, and that's all. One is satisfied with that. In fact, beauty is something very elusive. It is a kind of harmony which you experience much more than think. And the true suprarational relation with beauty is not at all a reasonable relation. Sri Aurobindo will tell you this at the end. It completely overpasses reason. It is a contact in a higher realm. Namaste.